morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 308. Please subscribe. Today's lesson is this instant is the only time there is. I want to switch it up because, I do that sometimes because I would like to say this holy instant is the only time there is. This holy instant, which is flanked by the past or the future. Let's come into this holy instant, the only time there really is, the only time we really want. Time is a false idea. We could also say for today's lesson that this now moment, right now, only time there is. But we had a lesson just a week or so ago, lesson 300, that said only an instant does this world endure. Only an instant, because this world is a false idea. So we can only last for as long as we have given it attention, as long as we are giving it energy. When we shift our thoughts away from this world, then it will not endure. It will not be here any longer because it's a false idea, this world. And time is a false idea. So this instant, this holy instant, this perfect moment of nowness is the only time there is. The lesson begins, I have conceived of time in such a way that I defeat my aim. What's my aim? My aim is to go into timelessness, to not be bound by time and everything that I have allowed time, all the pressures that it has put on me because I'm spending so much time in regret of the past or anticipation and worry about the future. So this instant, this holy now moment, only time it is, only time I really want. I've conceived of time in such a way that I defeat my aim. If I elect to reach past time to timelessness, I must change my perception of what time is for. Time's purpose cannot be to keep the past and future one. The only interval in which I can be saved from time is now. Very often in meditations, you will hear the leader say, go into the gap. That space, Deepak Chopra speaks of it also, that space in between your breath, that space in between your thought. That's the now. That's also the field of every possibility. That's where we want to go, where we are not bound by past or future. In our relevant thought, what is the second coming? It says the second coming is the one event in time which time itself cannot affect. For everyone who ever came to die or yet will come or who is present now is equally released from what he made. We're released from time. It now makes everything equal. Without time, we don't have the remembrances or the dreads of past and future. We come into this equal space that we all can share. We all share the now. And in the now, there is no fear. In the now, there is only possibilities. There is only light. There is only the experience of love and what our Father would have us know and do and be. So time's purpose cannot be to keep the past and future one. The only interval in which I can be saved from time is now, that gap. For in this instant has forgiveness come to set me free. In this gap moment, in this now holy instant, now moment, holy instant, there's no judgments, there's no grievances. Grievances and judgments are of the past, or they could be of the future as well. I'm worried about what might happen. That's a grievance that I'm having, and that's a judgment that I'm placing on the future, and I'm not in trust of what will unfold for me. I believe that my Father's will for me is not perfect peace and happiness when I project into the future with dread and doubt. In this instant has forgiveness come to set me free. The birth of Christ is now, without a past or future. The second coming, no past, no future, only now. He has come to give his present blessing to the world, restoring it to timelessness and love. And love is ever present, here and now, in that space, without the judgments, without the grievances, without the would-have, should-haves, without the oh my, what might be. Right here, right here, right here, right now, love is ever present. And the possibilities of our future being joyful are right here and now, when I don't have my mind preoccupied with past or future. I step into this timeless moment. The second part of the lesson today is the text, and it says, thanks for this instant. And again, that's just when we say thanks, it's that feeling of familiarity with our Father. We are grateful, we are in gratitude, but we are understanding that this is our Father. This is not a formal thing. This is, I'm one with my Father, and I can merely say, thanks. Thanks, Dad. Thanks. We are familiar with each other because we are one. And I am speaking to the one that created me. So there is this bond that we have. Thanks for this instant, Father. It is now I am redeemed. This instant is the time you have appointed for your child's release and for salvation of the world in him. Salvation of the world depends on me, and I can only find the salvation and be able to share it in this now moment. The only time there is, the only time I want. I don't want to stay in the past, and I don't want to worry about the future. I want to be here now, because that's the best place to be. And that's it for today. So I hope it helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please smile, please pray. Please be here tomorrow. Namaste.